Students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to start a new topic. As of now, we have covered notice writing, advertisement writing, report writing, article writing in your writing skills. And today we are going to discuss how to write letters. So, writing letters. As you know the format very well, you have learned how to write a letter uh, for complaining. You know how to write a letter to editor, as you have read all types of letter, as you have learned all types of letter as of your 10th class. Okay, so today the same thing we are going to revise. So now you are in 11th class, so your word limit of the letters is going to be increased, and your letter should be more creative, and try not to make grammatical mistakes. So let us discuss the feature of a good letter. Okay, what are the features of a good letter? The best letters give the most important information in the shortest time and most accessible form. Yes, the best letters give the most important information in shortest time and most accessible form. So these are the points which we must keep remember while writing a letter. The most important is time. Yes, we must be in habit of writing a letter within 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so time available for writing a letter is 15 to 20 minutes. Next is always plan your letter. Think before you write. You must plan which points are you going to include in your letter. You must think before starting to write a letter. Avoid ambiguity, clinches, and be straightforward. So don't move around the bush. Be straightforward while writing a letter. Give complete information. So, about what you are talking about, what you are complaining about, what you are discussing. So, you must give a complete information about the same. And the most important thing, don't use abbreviations. Yes, abbreviations are not allowed in letter, right? Like easy, for example, INST for installment, government, GOVT for government, INST for instances, and ETC for etc. So these abbreviations are not allowed in a letter. Though contractions in modern letter, they are uh, permissible in modern letter writing, one should avoid them. But if you avoid them, it's okay. But if you are not avoiding contractions like don't, can't, it's okay, no problem. But this is very important, you never use abbreviations. Yes, you cannot use abbreviations, as I find most of the time student they make the sign of and in their letter, so it is not acceptable, it is wrong. Okay, next is be polite while writing the letter. Yes, you need to be polite, courteous, and correct, even if you are in bad mood, even if you are very angry, even if you are very angry with the service, or you are in a bad mood. Even though your language should be very courteous and polite. Use short and crisp language. Yes, your language should be short and more comprehensive. Write one idea in one paragraph. Okay, you should write one idea in one paragraph. Use different paragraphs for different points with the appropriate linkers. Yes, so you must give your different ideas in different paragraph. Always edit your rough draft. There should be your rough draft. Avoid long winded and rambling turns of phrases. Okay, so avoid using long phrases. For example, write please let me know instead of I would appreciate if you're informing me. Instead of write please let me know. So avoid using long phrases. Be straightforward. Avoid vague closing like hoping to hear from or thinking you're in anticipation. Okay, these are outdated. Instead, end on a firm and positive note. You should end your letter with a firm and positive note instead of writing such lines. You should write such as this should suit you, I'm sure. Okay, so this way you have to end the line instead of writing hoping to hear from you. So avoid writing such lines. Follow blog style, latest style. That is blog style means latest style. Don't mix it with the traditional semi-block style. So use the latest format, latest style of writing a letter. Leave one line space between paragraphs. You must leave one line space between paragraphs. No punctuation in address, date, salutation. Yes, there should be no punctuation marks in address, date or salutation. Don't use comma after sir. Mostly students they use comma after sir. It is wrong. Okay, it is outdated format. It is not wrong, it is outdated format. So don't use. And don't use the same thing while writing address. E5 comma 60D comma street number street, it is T, street number 12, whatever it is. So using this comma is an outdated format. So don't use the comma. So write directly this way. E5 60D street number 5 Pandepur Varanasi. Okay, so don't use comma between them. Okay, using comma is outdated. Don't leave any space at the beginning of a new paragraph as was done in traditional paragraphs. Yes, so mostly it has been observed when students start new paragraph, when students they start new paragraph, they leave space. For example, I am writing here something. I live at Shiv Shivpur. Okay, suppose this is my first paragraph and I have to start another paragraph. So leave a line, leave a blank line, then start another paragraph from here. but don't give space. It has been observed many students they leave a space and they start from here. Don't do so. Okay, start just below the above word. Okay. In complimentary clause, write yours obediently to the principal, yours sincerely when writing to the editor or to employer, or whenever you write dear sir, madam as salutation. Okay, so use yours sincerely in this condition. Okay. Also use yours sincerely to friends and all the people whom you are addressing by name. Okay, for them you can also use yours sincerely. Yours affectionately to relatives. Okay, write subscription yours affectionately to relatives. Yours truly to unknown person or editor at the end, signature of the sender followed by his name in block letters along with designation. Yours truly to unknown person or editor of a newspaper at the end. Signature of the sender followed by his name in block letters along with designation. Okay, in modern letter writing, yours sincerely is often used for business letter to editor also. Okay. Now let us discuss some points to remember while writing letters to the editor or a newspaper. Okay. So what are the important points which we are going to remember? Such letters are written to draw attention of public authorities towards certain irregularities and common problem. Such letters are also written to raise certain current issues and express writer's own viewpoint. For these two purposes, we write such letters to editor. So you should keep this point remember while writing such letters. While writing a letter to editor, you should keep in mind. Raise the issue by giving certain times or events. Analyze the issue, try to find cause. Offer suggestion to face the problem. In such way, so we should write such letter in 3 to 4 paragraphs. 3 to 4 paragraphs we should write such letters, letter to editor. Okay, as we know that first we write sender's address, sender's address, then leave a blank line, then write date, then leave a blank line, then receiver's address, CIEVER, receiver's address, then again leave a blank line, then subject, okay, then salutation sir or madam, but don't write comma after sir or madam. Then without leaving line we should start writing letter from here just below the S, okay, or M. So let us go through some examples. Before examples, let us go through CBSE marking scheme for letter writing. Okay, marks are not awarded if only the format is given. Credit should be given for the candidate's creativity in presentation of ideas. You must keep it remember. Once it happens, one student wrote only format and I gave him 0. Then he came to me and said, "Sir, my teacher told me that there is 1 mark for format." But student, you must know, for writing the format separately, you will get no marks. Okay, always keep it remember. Yes, there is 1 mark for format, but if you only write the format, you are not going to get any marks. Okay, keep it remember. Format includes sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, complimentary clause. Okay, it is of 1 mark. Then it comes content. Content is of 3 marks, expression is of 2 marks, and grammatical accuracy, appropriate words and spelling 1 marks, coherence and relevance of ideas and style for 1 marks. Okay, so let us have a look to example. House number this, Masjid Mode, New Delhi. This is your address, which should be in at least 3 lines. Okay, 3 lines. Then after writing sender's address, here a blank line should be there, then date. Okay, after date, receiver's address, after leaving a blank line, and it should also be in 3 lines. And after sir, it is outdated format, there is no comma here, sorry, no comma here, huh? Okay, so there is no comma, only sir. Okay, then subject, body of the letter and introduction, main content, conclusion. Okay, then thank you, yours sincerely, truly, name and designation. Okay, so now let us go through examples. Letter to editor. Write a letter to the editor of a local newspaper complaining about the bad condition of water supply in your locality. You are Avantika, living at H9 Green Park, New Delhi. Okay, so you have to write a letter to a newspaper, to the editor of a local newspaper, complaining about the bad condition of water supply in your area. Okay, so let's start. Let us begin. First, your address. Okay, first your address. After writing your address, after writing your address, here blank line. After writing your address, there should be a blank line. Okay, there should be a blank line. After blank line, date. After blank line, date. After date, once again blank line, then editor's address, okay, After writing return address, again you have to leave a blank line, then subject, and then sir. After sir there is no comma, so here it is comma because it is outdated format, it is an old book, so that's why comma is here. You need not mention comma after sir. After salutation there is no comma. Okay. So now body of the letter. I am a resident of Green Park, and on behalf of the residents of Green Park, I am writing this letter in your esteemed columns about the poor condition of supply of drinking water in our colony. Not to speak of water for bathing or washing. For bathing it is, for bathing or washing. Even the drinking water is not available during peak morning hours. Most of the time the tap run dry. The supply is made only for 2 hours in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. Besides this, the water is muddy and polluted. Many residents have fallen sick due to it. In this connection, we complain to the local authorities but in vain. I hope that you will publish my news to draw attention of the authorities towards the seriousness of this problem. Okay. Thank you. Yours sincerely, or we can also write here yours truly. Okay. Yours truly, Prabhu Dayal, and you can also put your signature here. Okay, students. So this is all about a letter to editor. So let us discuss another type of letter. So now let us discuss letters of making enquiries. Okay. How to write a letter for making enquiries. So point to remember, these are formal letters to seek clarification, making enquiries about certain missing pieces of information in any advertisement or notice or a poster. So informations are required when they are missing in posters or advertisement or notice. We want to know more about them. Sometimes you have seen that in advertisement it is written that the fee of this course is rupees 50,000 and here star. Okay, so what does star mean? So in many things in an advertisement it remains hidden. So in order for knowing about them, we write such letters of enquiry. So while writing such letters, we should keep in mind that refer to the source of information. So from where you got the information about whom you are inquiring. Okay, and make a specific inquiry about, okay, accommodation in hotel, tariff, type of food available, etc. Luggage, formal but courteous. Your language should be formal but courteous. Okay, students. So let's go through examples. Sample letters. Letter of inquiry. Look at the advertisement given below and draft a letter inquiring about the student exchange program. Invent the necessary details. Service available in which countries? France, Spain. Cost, length of stay, knowledge of language necessary. So here a question is given for which you have gone through this advertisement for 20 years. Now we have been conducting student exchange programs successfully. Host families are ensure maximum achievement. If you or your school is interested, contact us for more information. As you can see that there is very less information about exchange programs. Okay, so we need to know more about it, like services available in which countries: India, France, Spain, cost, length of stay, knowledge of language necessary, okay, required for the course. So we must know about all these. Okay, we need to know about all these. So for the same we have to write a letter of inquiry. Okay, so the director, student exchange services, South Extension, New Delhi. First you have to write your own address, which is in typing, it's typing error. It is here, it should be here. Okay students, so it is a typing error, it should be here. After writing this address, sorry, okay, here it should be here, E 76. Okay, after writing this whole till New Delhi, you have to leave a blank line. Then you have today's date, and today is 18th March, so 18th April. So you will be writing 18th April 2020. Okay beta, okay, then this address. So by mistake it is a misprint, so that's why it is here, it should be here. Okay, the director, student exchange services, South Extension, New Delhi. Subject: inquiry regarding the student exchange programs. So how you are going to start? First you have to mention that from which source you came to know about this information. So after subject you need not to leave a line. Dear sir, madam, this is with reference to the advertisement published in the Times of India dated 15th February 2000 XX. You can give a date on which you have seen this advertisement, and where have you seen this advertisement regarding the student exchange programs being offered by your institution. So you can see in the first paragraph we have to introduce, we have to tell the source from where we got the information, okay, and from on which date we got the information. Okay, it must be mentioned. I am keen to go on a student exchange program. However, before registering, I would like to know a few details regarding the program. So in this way you can request what you would like to know about the program. Okay, courses where your services are countries where your services are available, duration of the programs, fees and mode of payment, the procedure for selection of candidates, certification status of the course, knowledge of the languages. So this is all what you want to know from that institution. Okay, so you must mention this way separately. I request you to send the requisite information at your earliest so that I may register for the above said program. I enclose herewith a self-addressed envelope for your early response. Looking forward to a quick reply. Yours truly or sincerely, whatever your name, okay, Harshchanda, okay, Harshchanda, whatever is mentioned in the question paper, according to that you can write your name. Okay students, so you can pause the video and you can write the format and you can write these sample letters for practice. In the next video I will discuss more about the letters, more type of letters. Okay, thank you for watching the video.